Tantrums and fights can make kids a nightmare to deal with, but what occurs when they reveal themselves to be truly malicious?
That you were going to kill Seth Jackson.
The plan came together in a matter of 2 minutes.
Let's explore 3 instances of homicidal juveniles, beginning with Amber Wright, who made the chilling decision to permanently eliminate her ex-boyfriend from her life. Meet 15-year-old Amber Wright confessing to the murder of Seth Jackson on April 17, 2011. Initially appearing as a victim of coercion, the truth ultimately reveals a teenager with a disturbing inclination toward pure evil.
Are you out of your mind, girl? You're just sitting here telling me you're just planning a murder.
In a shocking conversation, she casually discloses her sinister plan to commit murder. Amber and Seth, both 15, had recently entered into a serious relationship despite living in different towns. Seth's parents, however, described Amber as manipulative and their connection as extremely toxic. The situation took a dark turn when Seth accused Amber of infidelity with an older boy, 18-year-old Michael Bargo. Regardless of the actuality of the alleged cheating, Seth publicly criticized Michael on Facebook. Despite the breakup, Amber and Seth maintained contact, marked by aggressive conversations. One night, Michael proposed to Amber the idea of removing her ex-boyfriend permanently from the equation. In a chilling turn of events, Amber, along with her 16-year-old brother Kyle and friends Charlie Eli, 18, and Justin Soto, 20, plotted the murder of Seth.
That ran around with you guys that knew this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Despite being the oldest, Justin should have known better, yet he became involved in this disturbing plan. A disturbing incident involving deceit and murder where the narrative takes a twisted turn. Amber, with calculated malice, falsely portrayed Seth as abusive, creating a facade to position herself as the victim. When Seth, unaware of the impending danger, received a text from Amber proposing a meeting to reconcile, he eagerly agreed. This played into Amber's hands as she seized the opportunity. In a chilling account, Amber describes how she and Seth, after a brief conversation, decided to part ways amicably.
So Seth had called you a few days before. You called him back, and what day was that? Today's Tuesday.
Yeah. I think it was Sunday night.
Sunday night?
It was the night that this all happened.
Okay, so you called Seth, and what did Seth say?
Well, it started off, I was like, hey, I know you called me the other day and I didn't answer, but you wanted to make up. So do you want to make up or like try and be friends or something because I'm sorry for everything? And he was like, yeah, I think that'd be a good idea for the both of us because we're both tired of fighting with each other. And we just wanted to stop the drama because we were friends before we were dated.
Okay.
We were really close.
Okay. So you guys went down there and talked?
We were talking for maybe like not even 30 minutes.
Okay.
And his mom, I guess, texted him. And I was like, who are you texting? I thought we were talking. And he was like, my mom told me either right now or never. Look, I'm not in the mood to talk right now. I'm getting out of here for now. I'll see you around. And he walks off.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I guess. So Charlie was like, well, do you want to just walk back down to the house? And I was like, yeah, I guess. So we got back down to her house. We were watching TV. And then like an hour later, Seth comes knocking on the door. Charlie answered it and was like, what do you want? And he was like, can I just talk to Amber so we can figure things out?
However, things escalated when Seth received a text from his mother, prompting an abrupt exit. This event triggered a sinister chain of events orchestrated by Amber, her brother Kyle, and their friends.
And Kyle's in the living room. What's Kyle doing?
Kyle just sits there and watches TV like he always does.
Okay, so he's just watching TV in the living room. Mike's in the bedroom. Okay, and then what happens? Seth comes to the house?
Seth knocked on the door and Charlie answered it. And she was like, well, what do you want? And he was like, I just need to talk to Amber. Can I come in? She let him in. He sits in the chair. Me and her are sitting by each other on the couch. And out of nowhere, Kyle just gets up and hits him.
Where was Kyle sitting when Seth came in the house?
There's a couch, like the kitchen is whenever you first walk in the house.
Okay.
And then it's the living room. Their couch was up against this wall.
Okay.
And then here's another couch. And then the chair was right here. So the couch and the chair is here.
Uh-huh.
Seth was here. And Kyle was like on this end. Kyle just got up out of nowhere.
What did he say? Did he say anything to Seth?
No. Like, I didn't know that if he, like, I didn't think anything was gonna happen. I mean, because I never knew Kyle would just get out of nowhere and hit somebody like that.
What did Kyle hit him with?
I don't know what he grabbed.
Do you know where he grabbed it from?
It was on the floor.
Okay.
And, like, as soon as he got up and, like, he went towards Seth and hit him, I looked at Charlie. I was like, run. We ran to her room, went in her bathroom and shut the door.
Okay.
And then we heard a door flew open, and then we just
Did you hear Kyle say anything to Seth?
Kyle just said, now get the F out of my house.
Okay.
That's,
So there was no argument before that?
no,
Nothing like that?
no. It was just, got up. hit
Right
him.
now?
He hit him like one time that I know of,
Mhm.
and then he walked away and said, get the F out of my house.
What did Seth do after Kyle hit him?
He got up, and me and Charlie took off to her room and locked her, so, like, she didn't lock our bathroom, but we slammed the door.
What, did you just stand up from the chair? Did you stand up and walk out the door? Or?
He just jumped up,
Okay.
and by then me and Charlie took off to her
Okay.
room. We shut the bathroom door, and we heard another door just fly open, and we just heard gunshot after gunshot after gunshot.
After Seth left, he returned later, seeking a conversation to resolve matters. However, what unfolds next is a fabricated story aimed at deflecting responsibility for a heinous murder. Kyle, seemingly out of nowhere, violently attacked Seth without provocation, forcing Amber and a friend to retreat to a room. A series of gunshots followed, marking Seth's tragic fate. Michael, the perpetrator, issued a chilling warning to ensure silence about the crime. Amber and her friend found themselves trapped, unable to leave the room.
And after maybe like 5 or 6 times of hearing it, it got quiet. And then you hear Kyle go, what did you just do? And then Michael went in the room and was like, if you say one word of what I did, I will have 2 more bodies to
Went
get
into
rid of.
what room with you and Charlie?
He just walks in the room and was like, if you say anything or even come out of this room, there's just going to be 2 extra bodies to get rid of. So me and Charlie were pretty much stuck in her room the whole time.
Okay. Did you hear Michael say anything to Seth?
No, because whenever I was out there, he didn't.
Michael wasn't out there when you were
No.
out there.
He was just in his room, and whenever me and Charlie...
How long was it before when you ran from the living room after Kyle hit Seth and you ran into them? How long was it before you heard shots?
Not even a minute.
The gruesome events continued with Seth's body being disposed of in a bathtub and further atrocities committed to conceal the crime. His body, now lifeless, faced unimaginable desecration, including the breaking of his knees with a hammer. To cover their tracks, Michael resorted to shooting Seth once again, and the perpetrators ultimately incinerated his remains in a fire. The crime scene was meticulously cleansed with bleach, leaving a hauntingly sterile odor in its wake.
Okay.
And we just laid there, and we were just talking about how scared we were. She was like, should I go out there? And I was like, don't, because what if Mike does actually do something to you?
Okay. So when did you guys finally come out of the room?
The next morning,
Okay, about what time?
we didn't wake up till maybe 11, 12 o'clock.
Okay. And what did you do when you came out?
We just looked around and there was nothing around.
What was anything different?
Oh, it just smelled like pure bleach in the house. That's it.
Do you know where the bleach came from?
No.
You spend a lot of time at Charlie's house?
Yeah, like, I stayed the night there a couple nights because my brother lives there.
Sure. Have you ever seen bleach around there before?
I mean, because I've cleaned the kitchen,
Oh.
I've rearranged the living room, but I've never seen it.
No, not on top of the refrigerator. There wasn't
No.
any bleach on top of the
The only
refrigerator.
thing, the cereal's on top of the refrigerator, and then there's like always dishes everywhere and just food. There's never any bleach or cleaning supplies but soap in the house.
Okay. So that night you didn't know, you had no idea there was any bleach in the house.
No.
As far as you were concerned, there hasn't been any in the
No.
house. Did you hear anybody leave the house?
Mhm.
Anybody have a vehicle?
No one there has a vehicle. Everybody walks everywhere they go.
So it would be unusual to have a couple gallons of bleach at that house.
Yeah.
I have a problem in trying to find out where the bleach came from.
I'm almost thinking, I wonder if Mike went down to his grandmother's.
Well, Mike did go to his grandma's that day.
His grandmother only lives a few blocks from us.
Okay. But that night, when you came, so that would, the bleach had to come from somewhere, but it was at night the bleach had to come because when you guys got up in the morning at 11 or so,
Mhm.
you smelled bleach.
Yeah, like, but after the thing happened at night and we woke up, we walked out in the living room. We looked around the living room to see if we see anything or see.
Did you see any blood?
No, everything was normal. The only thing different was the kitchen and living room was like a very strong smell of bleach.
Okay.
Like they tried to clean something up.
Okay. Who do you mean when you say they?
Like Mike.
Okay.
I don't know if.
Do you know if anybody else was there?
No, it was just.
Did you
us
hear
four.
anybody else come?
Mm-mm.
Did you hear anybody leave? Did you hear a vehicle?
I've heard the door open and close several times, and that's it.
The door of the house?
Yeah, the front door.
Okay. Are you familiar with any paint buckets there? Was there paint buckets?
Yeah, she had paint buckets from painting her house.
Okay. How big were they?
Maybe like this tall.
Okay, so they're kind of 5-gallon buckets?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were they at?
They were in the kitchen, full of paint.
Okay, so they were inside of the house full of
Yeah.
paint. Okay, so
Because
she
I
was.
know every time I'd sweep up the floor, I had to move the bucket so I can get around.
Were they there in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where they went?
Mm-hmm. There was pretty much nothing left in the kitchen but the dishes and the food. Like everything that was on the floor was gone.
The following morning, Amber and her friend emerged from the room to a scene devoid of evidence, the aftermath masked by the smell of bleach. Despite the horror they had witnessed, fear and uncertainty lingered, with Amber contemplating the possibility of Michael taking further drastic actions. The haunting reality of the crime concealed behind a facade of innocence unraveled as the gruesome details emerged. Further revelations pointed to the missing paint buckets being repurposed for a macabre task, storing the ashes of Seth, the unsuspecting victim. Amber, the orchestrator of this sinister plot, appeared to believe she had successfully executed a perfect crime. Little did she know that her brother Kyle had divulged the entire sequence of events in an adjacent room, captured by an incriminating seemingly mundane details gradually surfaced to unveil the malevolent tapestry of a meticulously planned and executed crime. Notice the change in dynamics as the detective orchestrates a shift in the interrogation setting. The once comfortable environment has transformed. A smaller room replaces the familiar couch with a hard chair. The detective's deliberate choice of seating and the absence of the previously cozy ambiance signal a more serious tone and a heightened level of scrutiny. The detective's body language becomes a subtle yet powerful communicator of intent.
And I guess, and Kyle hit Seth with the thing, and I flew against the counter, and I looked.
Roach hit him with a stick too?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I went,
Don't leave nothing out, because I'm telling you, I'm like,
Yeah.
going towards the door now.
Well, Kyle hit him first.
Kyle hit him first? How many times did Kyle hit him?
As of what I know, he only hit him once or twice because I didn't look at it. I was in the kitchen, and Charlie was like, "Come to the room, come to the room, come to the room." I walked in the room with her. I was so shooken up. I'm staring at her. I'm crying. She's trying to hold me to stop crying. I'm about to puke from it all. And then they got him in the house and laid him on the floor. And Mike shot him again.
On the floor? Was he saying anything at that time? What was Seth saying?
He wasn't talking.
Was he breathing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't really see him. Once he got out the door, and they dragged him in, and I went to the room because I didn't want to see it. And all I heard in the room was more gunfires going off in the living room, and then Roach, and Mike took him to the bathroom, and I heard one more gunshot. And then all I hear is Mike yelling at him, just start cursing.
Where's Seth's body now?
They won't let me see it. They told me, Mike told me that, me and Kyle, that he was going to take it to the quarry in Lakeland.
In Lakeland.
Not Lakeland, in Gander Mountain.
The casual demeanor has given way to a posture that conveys determination and a no-nonsense approach. The seasoned investigator is ready to confront the suspect with the gravity of the situation. The revelation of these dark events ultimately leads to legal consequences for the individuals involved. The final part of the narrative shifts to the legal outcomes, providing closure to this grim tale. The use of recorded confessions and legal repercussions serves as a stark reminder of the consequences that follow such heinous actions. Michael Bargo was convicted of first-degree murder and received the death penalty, making him the youngest inmate on death row in Florida. Amber and the other 3 defendants were also convicted of first-degree murder and were sentenced to life imprisonment. However, Charlie Eli was released after accepting a reduced charge of second-degree murder. Moving on, we examine 2 teenagers who not only violated traffic laws but blatantly disregarded them, putting the lives of innocent individuals at unnecessary risk. Engaging in reckless driving can have tragic consequences. So, what unfolds when these teens decide to engage in a dangerous game of cat and mouse with a police car? Caleb Abbott and Dylan Bingham are about to discover the answer.
Bro, I was not resisting it. You saw me as soon as you got to me.
Well,
I
resisting
said,
is running. It's not.
resisting is trying to fucking fight back, dog.
Sergeant Craig T. was conducting his routine patrol in the area of 4th Street and Ferry Street in the city of La Crosse on August 16, 2021. Suddenly, this night became more than a simple routine when, out of nowhere, a vehicle heading northbound on 4th Street nearly collided with the sergeant's car, veering away narrowly to avoid a potentially dangerous driving accident. Sergeant T initiated a traffic stop, but the car took off from the scene, prompting him not to pursue it for safety reasons. Despite the initial evasion, the suspects, Caleb Abbott and Dylan Bingham, were not going to get away. Just around the corner on West Avenue and La Crosse Street, Sergeant Chris Oates witnessed the car running a red light and continuing to drive at high speed. Choosing not to pursue, Oates observed the teens speeding down George and Gore Street, eventually crashing the car into a truck, putting an end to their joyride. Despite the crash, Abbott and Bingham did not surrender immediately, fleeing the scene. Fortunately, witnesses were present, and the police soon captured both suspects.
What's up? You guys gotta stop. 40, I'm out with 2 here.
Please, stop!
Stop. Get on the ground right now.
I'll get those.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
No, I don't got nothing on me, bro.
Okay, just get on the ground, please. Okay, you alright?
I don't got nothing, bro. I was in the passenger seat. I just got scared as
Why are you running?
I was scared as y'all chasing me.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
I don't have nothing on me, officer. I was just scared as shit because he started running.
Why is he running?
I have no fucking clue, dog.
What's your buddy's name?
What buddy?
The guy in the blue that ran off.
I just know him by Notch.
Notch?
That's all I know him by.
You know
Notch.
him. Who is
No, all I know him by is Notch or Nooch. It's just like an alias.
Whose car
He
was
calls
that
him-
you guys were in?
His car, he just calls me Currency.
Okay.
I was just in the passenger seat, dog. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
These teens found themselves in significant trouble as they had lied to the police about their acquaintance with each other. When Abbott comprehended the gravity of his situation, he entered a complete meltdown.
Fucking do anything,
What's going on, man?
Dude!
I don't want you to hurt yourself. Don't be banging.
Well, I'm
your
probably
phone.
fucking gonna.
Okay, relax.
What?
What's
Do you think
going
you're just
on?
because you're pretty, I'm not gonna fucking see you just like the rest of them?
You can bitch at me all you want, but you're still gonna have to tell me what's going on. Is your head okay?
No, bro, my head's not okay. I wanted to. No, dude, my head not okay. Okay.
Okay. Do you need medical attention? Dylan, stop. Take a deep breath.
Dude, I'm a disappointment.
Take a deep breath. You're not a disappointment.
Second, get out of jail. Blow my fucking brains out.
Take a deep breath. Keep breathing.
However, that wasn't the end of their troubles. The police discovered a short-barreled shotgun with a pistol grip and a duffel bag in the vicinity where Bingham was hiding. Additionally, a taser was found on the passenger side of the vehicle. This suggests that these dangerous drivers might have been involved in activities beyond reckless driving.
So they said that there was a witness, and the witness said that the red sweatshirt, the person carrying the red sweatshirt in the duffel bag was the one driving when they ran.
Did this guy have a duffel bag?
They said that when this was the only duffel bag. So they said that when officers, when whoever, he had the black duffel bag, so unless they switched while they're running, he said that it's possible that the witness just mixed them up, yeah.
So what's going on with the shotgun though?
Shotgun.
Yeah.
What about it?
Whose is it?
Not in my possession, was it?
Nope.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now I'm going to tell you straight up, it's not mine. I've been straightforward with you this whole time. It's not mine.
Okay. So obviously we kind of know what's going on, even though we don't know. Like you're not telling us.
Yeah, I get that,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, it's not mine. Was it in my possession? No, it wasn't. It was not my
Here's
shotgun.
the deal, man. If both you guys are neither one gives us any information.
He's not giving you information because he told me
Then-
if some shit happens that he's gonna take the charge because it's his fucking
Okay, well,
shotgun.
I'm telling you, he's not doing that. So you both are going to end up getting charged for everything. unless we
Okay,
get
this
some-
is some fucking bullshit. 'Cause
Well,
it's his.
and that's why we're
Yeah.
asking you.
It's his, and he told me if anything fucking happens, I'm going down for that because it's fucking mine.
Okay.
So I'm not going down for that
All right.
bullshit.
He's not taking the fall like he said he was.
Ah.
Abbott faced arrest and charges including fleeing from an officer, resisting arrest, and 3 counts of misdemeanor bail jumping. On the other hand, Bingham was found guilty facing charges such as possession of a firearm, possession of an electric weapon, resisting or obstructing an officer, and violating probation.
Oh, it rolled up on you.
Bro, I was not resisting it. You saw me as soon as you got to me.
Well,
I
resisting is running. It's not.
resisting is trying to fucking fight back, dog. I was there and I said, all right, I'm right here, and I put my wallet and my phone on the
Yeah, I'm not-
fucking
I'm
ground,
not talking
dog.
about that part. Talk about chasing you through the yards.
Yeah, cause he started fucking running. What was I supposed to do? Just sit there and fucking be scared, bro? It's natural fucking instinct. Fucking God, bro.
The situation unfolded as they encountered legal consequences for their actions. In the final segment, the focus shifts to a new case involving a 12-year-old Isaiah Brown. The introduction sets the stage for a different kind of confrontation, teasing the potential challenges law enforcement may face when dealing with a young individual who refuses to comply. The unfolding events depict a situation where the police intervene with a suspect accused of panhandling items on the street and selling merchandise illegally. As the police attempt to address the situation, the suspect becomes unruly, prompting the officers to take action.
Why you want to talk to me?
Come here, what do you...
Whoa.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around, I said.
What is I'm under arrest for?
Hey, you want to help me, or...
What is I'm under arrest for?
Hey.
Just relax, dude.
Hold on, bud.
What is I'm under arrest for?
Just
What is
relax,
I'm under arrest
dude.
for?
Look, if you resist, it's going to be a problem.
What is I'm
Stop
under arrest
resisting,
for?
and you're going to be a problem. Just relax.
What is I'm under arrest for?
The initial dialogue captures the escalating tension as the police instruct the suspect to turn around and express the intent to talk to him.
No, you're gonna have to do it.
No, I'm gonna.
Just
Relax.
What's he do? What do you
What
do?
did I do?
Yeah,
No, tell me that.
and he's been
Tell me that.
shit for him over in the
What did I do?
Relax, dude. Relax. Relax. Relax.
But this shit is tight.
stuff for him? Why did you gotta get this far? Here. Relax, dude.
Hey, hey.
Resist, you're gonna
Calm down,
it's
right?
gonna be a
Alright, watch out,
problem.
bro.
Hey, no.
Alright, watch out. Let me go.
We're not letting you, bud. Calm down.
He's notorious for being around here, trespassing on the properties.
What is your...
I've been doing nothing.
Hey, bud, hey. Hey. You alright?
He was chasing me all over the
To be
carnival.
parents, something.
No, you been chasing me, bro.
Boss,
You know that's a
Boss,
goddamn
what's your
lie.
name? What's your name, boss? How old are you, sweetheart? How old are you?
Man, what the fuck? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Hey.
He doesn't, what do you mean if you know, call his
Yeah, you can't do this. You can't.
Hey, Hey,
You can't do this.
hey. What's your name and your badge number?
Let me go.
Let me go. No, I got it. What's your name and your badge?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your name and badge number, man? Whoa, you're touching me.
Stop. You gonna have to.
Hey. Yeah, go get him. You can't do this.
You gonna have to.
Hey, stop. Hey, look.
I don't care. Let me go. Let me go. No, you're not. I ain't do nothing to you.
Remember that. You guys
I
are
ain't do
doing
nothing
this
to
to a
you.
minor. It doesn't matter. You guys are doing this to a little ass
I don't
kid.
care.
His parents should
Charles,
be here.
21. Can we go one more?
You shouldn't be
Yes.
touching on him like
Listen
that.
to my parents should be here. What is you doing? What the fuck is you doing, bitch?
That's fucking it. You spit on me. Look at that. He spit on me like 3 times in the face. On me, in the face, so.
Here you go, thanks, bitch.
That escalated. I did not need to go this way. Alright, we need to get him in the car.
I'll spit on your bitch ass too.
So he's kicking.
The tone of the encounter shifts as the suspect reacts to the realization that he is being arrested.
His feet.
Alright, let me up, bro.
We max the friend child. Huh? We max the friend child. Just hold on. Yeah, I know. Let's just slow it down. I know. I'm hurting right now.
I can't fucking breathe, bro.
Alright. Hey,
I can't breathe.
turn over.
I can't breathe.
There you go.
Alright, let me get up, bro.
No. Hold on. You're not getting up yet.
Right there. Stay on the fucking floor. Bro, take this bag off my head. Take this bag off my head.
Sit up. Sit up.
Take this bag off my head.
Hey, if I sit you up, are you gonna kick me?
Take this bag off my head.
I cannot. You're spitting at me, bud. How old is he? Alright, put your legs straight, please.
Whoa.
Just leave your.
Yeah, what I do?
Please back up.
The situation takes a dramatic turn when the suspect spits at an officer, escalating the confrontation. The officers respond assertively, and the dialogue captures the chaos that ensues.
Oh, take this bag off my head.
Back them up. Hey, just stand right here, bud. Stand right here.
Get this bag off my head.
Don't spit at them. Listen to the bag for me, okay? Do you hear me? If you don't listen, baby, they ain't gonna remove the bag for you.
We're not
So you're
removing
not
it.
gonna spit, right?
I'm not gonna spit. face.
Okay.
my face.
Did you remove the bag? He said he ain't gonna spit it, baby.
You want to help me?
Okay.
Bro, get the bag off my head.
It's not coming off.
Bro, get this bag off my head.
No, I seen him at the carnival. That's why I was trying to figure out what the hell that was.
Hey, buddy, what's your name? Are you gonna kick?
The bystander becomes more vocal in expressing disapproval of the police's actions, particularly concerning the use of force. The narrative ends with the scene reaching a critical point as the suspect's actions lead to a more drastic response from the police. The Intensa encounter raises questions about the appropriateness of the police's actions and the broader implications of the incident. In this incident, the police officers are depicted as following their training, which permits the use of spit hoods when there's a belief that a suspect may spit or bite, especially in sensitive areas. The suspect, a 12-year-old named Isaiah Brown, is involved in a confrontation with the police. The narrative captures the tension as the officers attempt to control the situation. Isaiah is resisting detention, and the officers decide to use a spit hood, a measure typically not applied to someone as young as him. Isaiah vocalizes his distress, claiming he can't breathe and expressing discomfort with the hood. The narrative then shifts to the physical struggle between Isaiah and the officers. Isaiah's discomfort with the hood is evident, and he protests against its use. The officers attempt to secure Isaiah while managing the potential risk of him kicking them.
I'm not gonna say nothing, bro.
Come on, we're in the car.
I won't get this shit off my head.
Come on, have a seat.
Let me go.
Don't kick
Let
me.
go.
Put your
Let me go. I will kick your bitch ass in the face.
jump on in there, bud.
Let this bag off my head. Let this bag off my Let this bag
Stop,
off
dude.
my
Stop.
head. Let this bag off my head. Let this bag off.
A bystander intervenes, questioning the use of force and expressing concern about Isaiah's well-being. The officers justify their actions, citing the need to prevent spitting and maintain control over the situation. The narrative includes additional context, indicating that Isaiah was part of a group from his neighborhood sent to get change for a carnival. The use of force is questioned by community activists and Isaiah's attorney, who argue that it was excessive. The presence of respiratory complications in Isaiah adds complexity to the situation. The incident led to legal consequences, with Isaiah's family filing a lawsuit against the Sacramento Police Department seeking damages. The aftermath of the encounter is marked by differing perspectives, with the police chief expressing gratitude for the officers' intervention, while Isaiah's family and their representatives contest the use of force. The narrative concludes with the lawsuit still ongoing as of November 2023, highlighting the enduring impact of the incident on both Isaiah and the involved parties.